Democrats and their friends in the media insist there is no crisis at the border. But Obama's DHS Secretary Jeh Johnson disagrees. He told the folks at MSNBC's Morning Joe that this is definitely a crisis. The Washington Times reports, Obama DHS Secretary says border crisis is real. I cannot begin to imagine 4K apprehensions per day. President Trump and current DHS Chief Kirstjen Nielsen received some emotional support on Friday for the stress involved with securing the U.S. border with Mexico. Trending, liberal Fox News personality Juan Williams worries Trump will refuse to leave office if he loses in 2020. Mr. Johnson rejected the idea that Republicans are manufacturing a crisis when it comes to apprehensions of illegal immigrants. When I was in office at Kirstjen Nielsen's job, at her desk, I'd get to work around 6:30 in the morning and there'd be my intelligence book, sitting on my desk, Mr. Johnson told MSNBC's Morning Joe crew on Friday. The PDB and also the apprehension numbers from the day before. And I'd look at them every morning. And my staff will tell you if it was under 1,000 apprehensions the day before, that was a relatively good number, and if it was above 1,000 that was a relatively bad number, and I was going to be in a bad mood the whole day. Mr. Johnson then pivoted to what he now sees as a giant conundrum. On Tuesday there were 4,000 apprehensions, he said. I know that 1,000 overwhelms the system. Watch the video. To make matters worse, there is a new caravan headed to the southern border right now. The Associated Press reports, Mexico braces for new caravan of Central American migrants. Mexico is bracing for the possible arrival of the mother of all caravans, even as doubts arise over whether the group of Central American migrants will be all that big. Interior Secretary Olga Sanchez Cordero has said a caravan of migrants from El Salvador, Honduras and Guatemala could be forming. We have information that a new caravan is forming in Honduras, that they're calling the mother of all caravans, and they are thinking it could have more than 20,000 people, Sanchez Cordero said Wednesday, but a WhatsApp group calling for people to gather Saturday in El Salvador to set off for Guatemala only has about 206 members. A caravan of about 2,500 Central Americans and Cubans is currently making its way through Mexico's southern state of Chiapas. The largest of last year's caravans in Mexico contained about 7,000 people at its peak, though some estimates ran as high as 10,000 at some points. Democrats go on TV every day and say this isn't a crisis.